We couldn't even last one game. We couldn't even last one game. If you guys or anyone's watched what I said last week, I said Arsenal can overtake Liverpool. If we win our next two games, we're in a good position. Very, very strong position to put pressure on Liverpool Football Club. The two games I was talking about, West Ham and Nottingham Forest. So if we had won today and then going into the Forest game, win again, 6 points, long break until we play Manchester United, and boom, we've put all that pressure on Liverpool Football Club. But no, we literally fell at the first hurdle. The first hurdle. I know we had injuries. I know we had problems. I know all of these things. But come on. West Ham at home. I know they've got Kudus and Bowen. Even Evan Ferguson came on. I know all their attackers would probably start for us. But still, it's Arsenal. We're at home. We still have a good enough team to put them away. And we just couldn't. So toothless. So painful watching that game. And yeah, I'm just lost for words with this team at this point. Like, I don't even know how to feel. Like, I'm not disappointed because it's one of them things where we could see, obviously after that January, like, of course this could have happened. We were never really going to be in a title race. I'm not even really angry. I don't even know who, if I was angry, who do I even be angry to? Should I be angry to Arteta, the board, the players? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm really, really confused at this point. But anyway, guys, before we start this video properly, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. This channel is coming with more and more content, as painful as it is for me to make when it's Arsenal, especially when it's a bad result. And another season. We have so many questions to ask about Arsenal Football Club. Like, what are we going to do at this point? Like, what is the plan? What is the process? What is the actual ambitions of this board, of this manager, of the players? What is the plan? What is the ambition? Where are we going? Do we have to rebuild the team? Do we have to get rid of some players in the summer? That players that we would have never thought to get rid of, do we have to get rid of them in the summer to buy new blood and bring new blood into the team, and maybe try and salvage something for next season and try and finally win a major trophy again? What's it going to take? But we'll talk about all of that as well. But let's get straight into this video, as I said. So yeah, guys, you guys already know, 1-0 defeat to West Ham. They caught us on a counter in the 44th minute. Everyone was out the pitch. I think Timber's the one that lost the ball in the end. Good counter from West Ham, and yeah, 1-0. And to be honest, man, up to that point into the game, let me even go through some of the stats as always, and all of that sort of stuff here. 68% possession in the end, 32% for West Ham. Listen, possession, whatever, you know what it means when the Arsenal Football Club. We're passing sideways, as I said earlier, toothless, very painful watch. 20 shots, but only one big chance. Just make it make sense. 20 shots, 1.23 XG. Make it make sense. So it just shows like the quality of chances we're creating. It's not there. Really, really struggling. And even the possession, as I said, is pointless. Like the West Ham, they came in very, very low block, very settled. I think it's one of the easiest games they probably played this season. Very reminiscent to when we play against Newcastle. When we played against obviously West Ham now. This is the way to beat Arsenal. It's a way to beat an Arteta team, especially when we don't have the quality in the final third to even do anything. So yeah, let's get straight into the lineups as well. So you should have the lineups here. This is how we started today. Raya, Timber, and I was happy to see Calafiori come in, man. I wanted him. This is another thing that I was disappointed with, man. Like Calafiori, I really wanted him to play today. And to be honest, man, he had a stinker as well. He didn't have a good game. Like, man, like Calafiori is a good player, but maybe he's not got the rhythm. The team's not really clicking. He's still new. It's one of them ones, but really and truly, he's a good player. And I want him to play today because of his qualities, man. So, some things that he shows me. I know he's a top player, but today wasn't a good game from him. Gabriel, Saliba. I don't think Saliba had a great game, to be honest. Gabriel, I could see in his face, he had a chance in the second half towards the end, and he just got it over the bar. And it's one of them ones again with Gabriel. I feel sorry for him. Like certain players in this team, I feel sorry for, like the Gabriels, like the Salibas, to be fair. Raya, he's been doing a good job since he's come in. Declan Rice got hooked today, but these are the sort of players, a few of them I do feel sorry for. But there's some people in this team, especially one guy, man, I'm going to start coming for him more. He's annoying me at this point, and it's this guy here, Martin Odegaard. Like, I think at this point with Martin Odegaard, this is past injuries, this is past you having a child recently, this is past all of that sort of stuff. It's game after game. Like, you don't take any sort of responsibility. There was one moment in the game, we've got a free kick, and instead of putting the ball into the box, the guys passed it to Saliba. And Saliba was like, whoa, bamboozled. You see him on the ball, and he ended up just passing it back to Raya. Because you're like, he's expecting him to hit it into the box. And this guy is just giving the responsibility away to someone else and not taking any sort of responsibility. So for me, I'm not impressed with Martin Odegaard at all. And his shot power, his strength, his decision making, everything just seems to be off. And I'm worried at this point, like, is he ever going to find his form again? Like, maybe when Saka comes back, he can start linking up with him and, you know, maybe finding the old Odegaard. But this is a discussion, man, in the summer. Like, a player like this, to be honest, a fair weather sort of player, is he someone that should even be Arsenal captain? This is another question that I have at this point. Like, I don't like coming for players and singling them out, but Odegaard's the captain, the number 8, the immovable piece for many people in our team. And for me, he's done absolutely nothing. Since Saka's been injured, since he's come back from injury, I've given him time. I think this is long enough now. You're playing every week. You're clearly fit. What is the issue? Is it mental? You lacking confidence? What is happening? But I think at this point, to be honest, if you're the Arsenal captain, you're lacking confidence. You're not willing to take responsibility. You're hiding in games. I don't think that's captain material. So for me, strip him of the armband, number 1. Let's see if Arteta will do that. Obviously not going to do it now, but maybe in pre-season, give it to Declan Rice or something. Get rid of Odegaard in terms of the captaincy, and then make a decision. Listen, obviously he's still a good player. Maybe he can have a part in our squad, but we might have to have a discussion in terms of if we bring in, let's say, 2 attacking midfielders in the summer. Is Odegaard just going to become a rotational piece? Probably. Maybe that's his path in our Arsenal Football Club. Maybe I'm being reactionary, I don't know, because obviously he's a good player. But in the last few months, he's not showing me that. He's making us forget everything good that he's done up to this point. And when we really needed him, when we really needed Odegaard to take responsibility, he has failed to do so. So for me, when I talk about earlier in terms of Arsenal overall, I'm not really disappointed, blah, blah, blah. When it comes to Odegaard, I am disappointed. Because I expect so much more from him. And I think, honestly, at this stage, we're going to have to make a decision on which way is his Arsenal career going to go. Is it going to continue? Is he going to kick on again? Is he going to find his form? Is he going to become the Odegaard that we know he can be? Or is he someone who's just going to become squad player, maybe let him go? So many question marks, to be honest, right now around Martin Odegaard, in my opinion. Coming on to the front 3 now, and Trossard, I'll start with him. For me, not impressed with some of his decision making, the things that he's doing on the ball. He had a good shot in the second half. If you can count it, it was a decent shot. Maybe he could have put it in the corner, maybe it goes in. Has to get a save out of Areola in the goal for West Ham. But for me, some of his decision making, his crosses, his just everything. So even there's one moment where he's just shoulder barge Kudus for no reason. It's like him, Lewis-Skelly, and Zinchenko all around him, and he's gone and done that. So I'm not impressed today with Trossard at all. And apart from him, obviously we had Merino. I've got nothing. I'm not going to say anything bad about this guy right now. I've already come for him when he was playing in midfield in his position, but I'm not going to come for Mikel Merino now. Like, if this is him. Like, as in, he's not even a striker. What am I meant to say about Merino? Oh, you had a bad game. Like, what are you doing up front? What am I meant to say? Like, what am I meant to say about Merino? So for me, listen, he gets a pass just because he's not even meant to be there. He's not even meant to be there. He's just there by accident. So, and again with Ethan Nwaneri as well, West Ham did a good job for most of the game, keeping him quiet, not letting him get too many touches on the ball. And in the end, he ended up picking up a knock. And let's see, I'm not sure how long that he's going to be out for. If it's something serious or not, I'm not too sure. But again, we're putting a lot of pressure on a 17-year-old kid to deliver for Arsenal Football Club. Number one, yes, he's got the talent, but is his body even ready for this level of football? We don't know. We don't know. And this is the second time now he's picked up another knock. So, listen, I think we've got to protect this kid. Don't put him out there to like just hang out there and just like suffer. Title race is done anyway. Just, yeah, let Sterling and them guys just die until the end of the season up front. But yeah, Nwaneri, yes, I just feel sorry for this kid as well. But hopefully, coming into next season, the squad will be in a better place and he can, we can manage him a lot better than what we're doing right now. Apart from that, a couple subs were made. Zinchenko came on, obviously. I thought Zinchenko had a decent impact at the beginning of when he came on. He was showing me a little bit something different. I wanted him to come on anyway, and he did. Lewis-Skelly obviously came on and then ended up getting the red card. So the red card, quickly on that, it was a red card for me, definitely. I thought it was a red card at the time. I was surprised the referee gave a yellow in the first place. Obviously went for VAR. They've given the red card now. Mohamed Kudus, a problem. And Lewis-Skelly there, he just took him out, and it was definitely a goal scoring opportunity. So for me, right decision for once. I'm not getting onto the referees. Lewis-Skelly deserved to get sent off there, and again, I'm not going to get onto him. Just a kid. He's not someone that we can expect to, really take us anywhere right now, despite his immense talent. Just like Nwaneri, I can't expect much from Lewis-Skelly and Nwaneri right now. So yeah, for me, listen, red card is what it is. And Ben White also came on, and I think I liked, again, what Ben White showed when he came on. Could have scored as well. Obviously too little, too late. I'm not expecting him to do anything anyway. But yeah, Ben White is back. I guess that's good. But apart from that, man, there's not much to be excited about when it comes to Arsenal Football Club. So yeah, that's us, guys, in terms of the title race all done. I'll get the table up here very, very quickly as well. So Liverpool now 61 points, Arsenal 53, same games played. And yeah, we just lost a great chance to really put pressure on Liverpool Football Club. Could have went 5 behind, and obviously if we beat Forest in the next coming game, we could have really put a lot of pressure on Liverpool. But for me, it's all over, man. As I said, we died on the first hurdle. I said we got to win the next 2 games. We couldn't even win the first one. So it is what it is. Sayonara. Let's just hope we secure Champions League football. That's literally what it is right now. We'll see when we play PSV as well. I don't even know. We beat PSV if we get past them somehow. But Real Madrid or Atleti, most likely going to be Real Madrid. Are you ready for all of that? I don't think so. So yeah, we could be in big trouble. But yeah, guys, man, I just want to wrap up my thoughts on Arsenal Football Club right now, because yeah, title race definitely done. This project is in a bad place at this moment in time. Our attacking options are horrendous. Our creative players are just non-existent in terms of Odegaard. He tries to bring Zinchenko for some creativity, not really happening as well. Even the likes of Saliba, to be honest, right, his performance level, is it at the level of what we expect? I know we can get a Saliba right now. I don't really think so. I think Gabriel as well looks overstretched, overburdened, and that's that's a positive side of our team, the defense and all of that sort of stuff there. Timber, the same for me, not looking like sharp as he normally does. We had Calafiori today, who came in, didn't have a great game. Lewis-Skelly's come on, red card. Like all around the pitch now, it's becoming a problem. It starts in one area, but obviously it's just going to go all over the squad. So for me, right now, as I said with Arsenal, we've got to think about what is the future of this team. Like, what's going to happen in the summer? What are we going to do? Are we going to sign the attackers that we need? Are we going to sign the midfielders that we need? It used to be like, if you asked me 15 months ago, what do you think Arsenal need? I would have said, yeah, maybe just a striker, potentially a backup winger to Saka, and that's about it. But right now, if you ask me, I'll be like, we need 2 midfielders. We need like 3 attackers. Like that's like 5 players, and I'm like, that's so much more than what we had to get just 15 months ago. You know what I mean? So we're in a bad situation now. We were close before, now we're further away. And next season is going to be way harder than this season. Man City are going to be back. Who knows what Chelsea are going to do? Who knows? I was going to say Man United. I think they're coming back. But a lot of teams are going to be there. We've seen the likes of Villa, the Newcastles. There's so many teams in this league. Everyone's trying to get better every single season. It's not just us in this league. So yeah, the club has big decisions to make with Arteta, with the transfers, with the squad that we have right now. Like, we have so much to think about, and whether we can get this right remains to be seen. We've seen it with Arsenal Football Club over the past 2 decades, where get close and then we just don't do enough to win. And then once you don't do enough to win, it just falls apart. Then you have to rebuild. You rebuild to the point where you just need a little bit again. You don't do it, it falls apart, and again and again and again and again. So let's see, because this year, as I said, this summer is going to be absolutely massive. And yeah, that wraps up this video for today. It is what it is. I'm sorry, guys. You know, my energy is just low in terms of Arsenal. It's not really positive speaking about Arsenal Football Club. I wish I could bring you guys more energy, but this is just me right now. To be honest, I'm not gonna fake like, oh, I'm so angry, or you know, this and that. I can't do it. This is honestly just me, my vibe right now. So it is what it is with Arsenal Football Club. You know, we're struggling, but it is what it is. But yeah, as I said, guys, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let me know what you think about Arsenal Football Club. Do you think the title race is over as well? Do you think we can do anything in the Champions League? Do you want to play Real Madrid if we beat PSV? Do you really want to, or do you just want PSV? Maybe just PSV, just let them knock us out, because Mbappe and Vinny and Bellingham and Rodrigo against us right now, and we can't even score a goal. It could get ugly. It could get ugly. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Champions League in the future as well. But tough one to take, because as I said, if we had won today, beat Forest, you never know what could have happened. But now, back to square one. And yeah, let's see what happens in the future. But anyway, guys, take care and peace.